Yo, my wife needs me. She just called me. I gotta roll, brother. GG's. Hey, did you know that? What do you think?
That's funny. Bro.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Allen on 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Allen gonna throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, this is
Come on now.
It's
That's
complete.
so good.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Now Allen.
The sack, Chase Young.
He's taken down. Chase Young. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. Open man. That's Ozzie Newsome. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Come on, bro. I saw that.
Inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. And they'll run it.
Good hit.
James Robinson. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Now Allen. Flushed out.
Let's go, good sack.
This one is down he goes. Chase Young able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 44. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Derrick Henry, 56 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
I told him, get out the way.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
This one fielded at the 5. Now increase here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Oh, that's right.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. To throw, it's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in communication.
Bro, come on.
Across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Good sack.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
1st and 10 at their own from 16
The
yards.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here? And Derrick Henry all alone. He's at the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Derrick Henry, 84 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's second down.
Defensively by Jeff Okuda.
To throw again. Allen. That's complete to Mooney. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen.
This cat.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Cameron Jordan picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Allen looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. He's got Ozzie Newsome. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. They'll roll him out right.
What are you doing?
Complete right
I
side
can't even blame you.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Oh, come on.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's into the end zone. on the big leg of Matt Prater, ready to get this one started. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Dang, man, I guess we're looking at the wrong
17-yard line.
Yo. I can't even hear you.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Still can't hear you.
48,
I hear you now.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Not playing the same nigga? Like, what the fuck?
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mike, 48. Let's go.
From the gun, Allen forced out to his left. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Yeah, your mic's
The
up.
Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Operating from the gun, Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Airing this one out for Evans.
What?
Able to hook up there.
Come on, bro.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
It's fucking annoying.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Bro, are you really just gonna run the same shit?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's a pick.
And he
This
fires
shit,
one
Kyle
that's
Fuller.
intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in
This
the league
nigga
throw
is
4 interceptions
reading
in a
my
game
shit.
and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Down at the 28.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from
Good,
defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's
Oh.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Steelers nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on
nice
that
flip.
one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Sliding out of the pocket.
Good pick.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Two things to watch. First, his strength in being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 7, Steelers nothing.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He is going to find Hill.
Come on now.
And he is going to have a Bucs.
Yo, Chaz, bro, what happens if a nigga get caught selling to underage, like a minor? Not by the QT niggas, but by like the actual state. So it's sting operation.
20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second.
Ooh, what a hit.
I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. This is Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 6-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into
switched
play.
off by accident.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. But it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Good pick, no Kuda.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by...
Get him out of here.
kickoff.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from the Superdome. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run with Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
I threw that late.
Running back, Edwards-Helaire.
To Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Here's Wilson on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Here's a throw out wide,
This
complete
nigga
to his
is
running back.
kicking
Right
my
side.
players,
And
bro.
he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
5 yards on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh my gosh, you can't hit him right there, bro.
They're going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And
How does this nigga getting so many shares, bro?
It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
Hammering for the goal line.
Yep.
He loses the
Tried to
football.
get down.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good hit, nigga.
Score after 1 on EA Sports. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham.
Oh, I was about to say, come on now.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. This is caught. It's Cooks. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st down, it's Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Cunningham. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Eric Weddle's one of my favorite players in the league, Brandon. A guy that always seems to be in the right place at the right time, making a play on the football. And he has excellent hands, as we just saw there.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
This nigga is blowing up my damn defense, bro. My run game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Throwing again, Cunningham. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Slings this deep for McLaurin, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle.
Cunningham's pass.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right.
I'm trying to get that away, bro.
Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
It's like this nigga just know what play I'm running.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To try again after the sack, Wilson. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
The Bucs
forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Being chased out left. There goes a deep ball. End zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. To return it, here's Reggie Bush. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it in a little bit different direction here, because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free.
Eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Chase Young. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they will be set
first
up
nigga to
now
score
as he
wins this
brings
game,
this
bro.
all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
This is getting wild.
Up here, Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
No.
And a nice job.
I need the whole egg.
One tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Wilson going to keep it on the option. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
7-yard line.
Now it's Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
On the carry.
Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground.
Taz, bro, I just don't know what to do.
Continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Now Bush on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A run for Kamara on first down, but the running room closes up quickly as he's only able to get a yard there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
On 3rd down, Cunningham. He can run for it, and he will. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
That's good, man.
1-yard gains are trending the same result on first.
This game's been rough, bro.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. Escaping the pressure right. Slings this deep.
Oh, what?
The 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10.
I seen it all, bro.
A huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll have it in the red zone before
I've seen it all.
out of bounds. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Yeah,
First red
I've
zone
seen it all, man.
opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Yeah, it's been a rough game, bro. I've thrown picks, he's thrown picks.
From the gun, Cunningham. Flushed out right.
Give me that. Good shit, Jeff.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself.
Tony Romo!
The manager would have been in the mountain. But in football,
I didn't plan that. I did not plan that.
And see if your backup can do any better.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Flush to his right. He'll run it.
Guy cannot slide, bro.
There on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Wilson now to throw on third down.
Mm.
And look at this. They get the
What a
turnover
bump.
they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the six-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And he's just across midfield and
What
down
a
at the
bump.
49-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes
You
have to
throw
question
that
the
other
execution,
than
not
okay.
necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 25-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds a man on a crossing
Come on, Patrick
route.
Quinn, you got to stay
And
there.
he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Inside the red zone. Looked to
Oh,
throw
thank you,
to
Jesus.
the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What's good, man?
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays
Please,
to their
Lord.
advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his...
Woo!
He's
That was
got
beautiful.
it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill there to make the grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I just need 3.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown.
Yes, sir, you're on the ground.
7 to score.
Come on now. Come on now.
And 10. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Here's Wilson.
Caught.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about
We're winning this game.
all right,
We're winning this
running
game.
plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And that's a touchdown as they break our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth. Got to feel good now. Prater for the extra point. And that makes
I may have scored a little too early, but it's cool.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Broken tackle.
Come on now, I was about to say, you got it.
Past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
Yes! No!
Every week of the season, you go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want.
Yes, come on, Matt.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Back to throw.
Khalil. Oh, no. Okuda. It's good hit. That's game.
It's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A first down carry for Henry. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right?